Hey mathematicians, this is the guided practice for 4.10b, calculating profit. You may want to have a few sheets of blank lined paper nearby to do your scratch work. Let's look at our first problem. Miss Breadwell is going to make jam. The fruit cost $1.75. The jar will cost 60 cents. Sugar will cost 35 cents. She will sell the jam for $5 a jar. How much profit will she make selling one jar of jam? So we're looking to find profit selling one jar of jam. So we first need to determine what is our income and what is our expenses. So remember, income is money coming in. So likely it's the amount of money that she's selling the jam for, which is $5. So our income is $5. We don't know what our profit is, not yet. And our expenses are going to be the fruit, the jar, and the sugar. So let's go ahead and get out our blank line sheet of paper and let's total up the cost of all of our expenses. So remember, I want to use these lines to line up my place values. So I'm going to start with $1.75. Then I'm going to add the jar for 60 cents. Notice how my hundredths, my tenths, my ones, and my decimals all line up. And then I'll add my sugar, but let's break this into two problems. So let's do the fruit and the jar first. Let's find our total. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 6 is 13. I can't put two digits in a place, so I'm going to have to carry that 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Drop down my decimal, so I have two materials, but I still need the cost of sugar, which is 35 cents. So we'll add that next. 5 plus 5 is 10. I can't put two digits in a place, so I have to carry this 1 up. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Drop down my decimal. 2 plus 0 is 2. So it looks like my total expenses is $2.70. Now I can calculate my profit. So remember, profit is my income minus my expenses. So I don't know what my profit is. I do know that my income is $5 and my expenses are $2.70. I can set that up as a subtraction problem. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 7, well, I can't do that. I'm going to have to borrow. The 5 becomes a 4. The 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. Drop down my decimal. 4 minus 2 is 2. So it looks like profit was $2.30 for selling one jar of jam. Next question. Miss Breadwell is going to make jam. The fruit cost $1.75. The jar costs 60 cents. Sugar will cost 35 cents. She will sell the jam for $5 a jar. This question sounds very familiar. How much profit will she make selling 4 jars of jam? So this question is just a little bit different, right? It's no longer asking us for the profit for one jar. It's asking us for the profit for 4 jars. So what we can do, since we already know the profit for one jar, we can just add this 4 times and get our total for 4 jars. So let's go ahead and set that up, see what it will look like. So I have one jar for $2.30 and 2 jars for $2.30. Let's go ahead and get our total for those 2 jars. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 3 is 6. Bring down my decimal. 2 plus 2 is 4. So there's two ways that I can continue to solve this. I can do $2.30, $2.30, and then add these totals together. But because this is the same number that I'm adding again, I already know that my answer is going to be the same. So it's going to be $4.60 for 2 jars. So I can just double this number to get my total of 4 jars. So $4.60 plus $4.60, 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 6 is 12. I can't put that digit there, so I'm gonna have to bring it up. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 4 is 9. Bring down my decimal. Looks like my total for selling 4 jars of jam is $9.20. So Miss Breadwell made a profit of $9.20. Alyssa sells jewelry. The table shows the cost of Alyssa's materials. Alyssa sells 25 bracelets to a local store. She sells each bracelet for $9. So I'm going to circle the 9. Selling each, so 1 bracelet. She sells 1 bracelet for $9. How much profit does she make? So we first need to figure out the cost of her materials. So it cost her 75 cents. 75 cents for cord, $4.85 for beads, $1.40 for a clasp. So we need to go ahead and figure out how much it costs for all of her materials. So we can break this into 2 problems, or we can add them all together at once. So 5 plus 5 is 10. I'm going to carry the 1. 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 8 is 16. I'm going to carry that 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So far a total of $5.60. We have the cord and the beads. We just need the clasp for $1.40. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 1 is $7. So $7 for materials. Now, how much did she sell each bracelet for? She sells each bracelet for $9. So this is going to be her income. So remember, profit equals income minus expenses. So if her income is $9 a bracelet and it cost her $7 to make each bracelet, what is her profit for 1 bracelet? So 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 9 minus 7 is 2. Drop down my decimal. So she makes a profit of $2, but this is only for 1 bracelet. So we need to go back to our problem and see how many bracelets she sold. She sold 25 bracelets. So if she sold 25 bracelets for $2 a piece, right, we need to multiply 25 times 2, or we could do groups, right? 2 groups of 25. So we could do 25 plus 25. 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So it looks like she made a total profit of $50. Let's go look at our answer choices. So A is $50, that's a maybe, that's what we got. B is $2, ooh, look at that. So if we had stopped here, we may have thought that B would have been the correct answer, but that's only her profit for 1 bracelet, so B is not correct. C is $7, ooh, tricky again. If we had just got the cost of our materials, we may think that letter C is correct, but it is not. That's only her expenses. And D is 9, which was her income. So it looks like letter A is the correct answer choice. All right, next question. Ethan made a profit of $14 selling a set of baseball cards. Devin paid him $25 for the binder full of cards. What were Ethan's expenses putting the set together? So this question, I'm not looking for profit. I already have my profit. So if profit equals income minus expenses, and I know my profit is $14, I know his income was $25, how can I find my expenses? I can find my expenses by using fact families. So I know that 25 minus something gave me 14, or 14 plus something would give me 25. So I know that 14 plus something is going to equal 25, or 25 minus something is going to give me 14, or 25 minus 14 is going to give me something, so my expenses. So I'm going to subtract 14 from 25. So 25 minus 14, 5 minus 4 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So it looks like Ethan's expenses were $11. Last question. Jake spent $16 on supplies to make a robot that picks up toys. He wanted to sell it and make a profit of $30. How much does he need to sell it for? So again, I already know what I want my profit to be. If I'm looking to see how much to sell it for, this is money that's going to be coming in, so I'm looking for income. So let's go ahead and plug in the numbers we have in our formula. So I know profit is going to be 30. Jake wants to make a profit of 30. We don't know what his income will be, but we do know his expenses because he spent $16 on supplies. So again, this looks like it's going to be a fact family. So I know that 30 equals something minus 16. I could also say that 30 plus 16 is going to equal my mystery number, right? This is a fact family. So I'm going to do 30 plus 16. So 0 plus 6 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. So my mystery number should be 46. Let's plug that in just to make sure that we're correct. So 46 minus 16 should give me an answer of 30. 6 minus 6 is 0. 4 minus 1 is 3. So it looks like this is the correct fact family. So Jake needs to sell his robot for a total of $46.